Said to many people, if this was just a job to me, I would have gotten a different one. This is not just my job. This is my love and my life and my career.
Henry Ford Genesys nurses with Teamsters Local 332 take their picket line from Grand Blanc Township to Detroit, hoping to send a message to leaders at the company headquarters. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Wolfo.
And I'm Stella Daskalakis. 8 months after walking off their jobs, striking nurses at Henry Ford Genesys Hospital still have not been able to reach a new contract agreement with Henry Ford Health. A tentative return to work agreement was reached months ago, but that deal never went through.
As Kyle Macon reports for us tonight, the nurses hope that bringing the fight to Detroit will help get them back on the job.
Somebody would have told me I would have been on strike in Memorial Day and during Labor Day. I never would have believed them.
In rain, snow, and sunshine, nurses with Teamsters Local 332 have been on the picket line for more than 260 days. Angie Spawn has worked at Henry Ford Genesys Hospital for more than 29 years.
If I work 5 to 10 more years, I want to do it somewhere that it means something to me. And it means something to me to continue to fight for the community that I've always worked in.
That passion for her job has brought her and other nurses to Detroit at the Henry Ford Health's main campus. They're handing out flyers with a photo of Henry Ford Health CEO Bob Riney, hoping he takes notice.
If the hospital would take care of the people taking care of the patients, it would be a better universe.
In March, the Teamsters rejected a return to work agreement because the striking nurses would not return to the same jobs they left.
I don't know why you have to replace the older experienced nurses with these newer people.
Patty Bonanzak says she spent 41 years working her way up to a certain position and is set to retire in the next few years. She fears without a fair contract, she'll lose out on the job she has worked so hard for.
The job I want is the job in the hospital, the one I left. That's the one I waited for 3 years to get, and I finally got it, and now I know there's somebody else in that spot. I want my job back.
A Henry Ford Health spokesperson says, quote, "While we respect the right to strike, we have a responsibility to support all of our staff and stand behind the nurses who showed up to deliver care for patients and the community at a critical time. The rights of these team members are equally protected by federal labor laws and cannot be ignored."
Multiple nurses tell me they're not giving up this fight for a fair contract, whether that takes them to Detroit, Lansing, or in Grand Blanc Township. Reporting in Detroit, I'm Kyle Macon.
Henry Ford Health administrators believe they are offering a fair contract. They indicate they're raising nurses' wages and maintaining the same nurse-to-patient ratio in the Teamsters' last contract.